Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Barbie Dolls of the Week. Here we are, the weekend after Thanksgiving, and so if you had Thanksgiving where you are, I hope you had a great one. Now, moving on to the dolls that are featured on this week's episode, I'm going to start with the fashionistas that I have gotten in the last couple weeks, or really the last week or so. So, starting with this young lady. Now, she is brand new. This is Fashionista, Barbie Fashionista number 135. And she has this kind of odd bag that's here. I don't like this, by the way. But somebody said it's a tummy pack or something like that. Well, it's not very flattering, but okay. But anyway, I kind of like her dress. And of course, I love her hair. Little puffy hair. It's cute. And she has vitiligo, which, if you're not familiar with it, is they did it on an African American doll because I assume because it shows up better. But vitiligo, I believe, is a lack of pigment in the skin. I'm not positive, but I had a friend who has that. He's very pale, so on him, the other parts of the skin look kind of pinkish. So anyway, I think she's really cute. I think, somebody said, well, why do they have to do that? I mean, why not, is my question. And it's just for inclusion, and the way I look at it, it's like, well, it represents people who have vitiligo, and in this case, African American. Now, when they did the recent dolls in the wheelchair, I noticed they did a Caucasian and an African American. So, in a way, I kind of wish they would have done that with this one too. But if they were only going to do one, I'm so glad they did it on this one because, first of all, I love African American dolls. And second, she's just so cute. I mean, and to me, the vitiligo doesn't take away from her cuteness. So, anyway, I think I know I'm really happy that I got her. And I actually got two, just one to save in the box. Okay, and then, so that was the first ever. Here's another first from Mattel and or Barbie Fashionistas. So this is the first, to my knowledge at least, and I know quite a bit about Barbie. I'm not an expert, but I'm close. Anyway, this is the first one with a prosthetic limb, in this case a leg. So you see the leg here. Um, I kind of like the dress. I mean, it's okay. I really like her face and her hair. The hoop earrings, I think those would have looked great on her. These hoop earrings. I mean, they look good on her, but I would have loved to have seen them on that doll. Um, this dress is kind of like a jersey material, and it kind of bunches up, so it tends to do stuff like that. So I keep pulling it back down. And I don't know if that has anything to do with that leg and something on the leg that it kind of gets hitched up on a little bit, but anyway, I'm not sure. I don't love this flouncy part here, but I guess it would be pretty plain without that. I just would have rather just seen some little bit of sleeves instead and see what it looks like. One of the criticisms I have of a lot of these fashions for fashionistas, and especially if you're going to call it fashionista, is when you look at older fashionistas. I was just looking at one a little bit ago, and I should have brought it in, but they were much better. They were much better fitted to the doll, and also better styles. This one could use like a little cinching, so not so much material. But I don't know if they made it that way because they wanted to fit the curvy dolls too. I'm not sure that this would. I kind of doubt it. By the way, this doll is a petite. This African American one. So you see the petite next to the average or typical body. So just wanted to point that out. But yeah, she's got a really pretty face and really nice hair, good quality. So yeah, really pretty. Now, a criticism has been made about the leg, the prosthetic leg, that if you're going to go to that trouble to do a prosthetic leg, it should be able to bend. Well, as we all know, in the fashionista line, they don't bend in the first place. So that makes sense, but it is, I think, a valid criticism. They should have really thought about that. But anyway, I still like her a lot. I think it's great that they're doing, these different things. And somebody said, well, where's it going to stop? Are they going to have little people Barbies, for people who are dwarves or something? Well, no, but so that person says, oh, but they do have Kelly. Well, yeah, but Kelly's not a dwarf, so, or, whatever her current name is. Okay, moving on to a couple male dolls. So I did get the new redhead fashionista. I thought he was really well done. Very pale skin. I know there's another one. Oh, that BMR 1959 with the longer hair. He has this very pale skin too. So I'm assuming you could switch this head onto that body, but I have no desire to do that, so I'm not going to. One of the things I really love, as you guys might remember, the male Kens, I call them different names, fashionistas that are out now, and the fact that they can stand on their own and things like that. But one thing I don't like is the way their arms are, just kind of stiff at their body, and they don't move much. I mean, obviously they move up and down, but they don't, oh, they do move out, actually. I didn't think they did. They move out, but they don't go in at all. So they're always in this position. It would be nice if they were more like that. You can do it with your fingers. But anyway, I like his outfit. No complaints about the outfit. I think that color looks good on him. The stonewash type jeans. I didn't realize those were back in fashion if they are, but okay. But I still like the whole outfit on him. And of course he's got the tennis shoes that are just white. Now, one thing I wanted to mention is there's a guy, Donald. Hi, Donald, if you're watching, on some of the Barbie Facebook groups that took a blonde Ken like this a year or so ago and took a red Sharpie and did something that looked a lot like this. So I thought that was interesting that Mattel now did that without the Sharpie, obviously. But if you look at these two, they're an awful lot alike. Obviously, they have different hair color, different skin tones, but it's the same basic look and, I guess, head mold. So yeah, I mean, these two are like split images of each other with just different coloring, which is nice. I think that's great to have that kind of use of the face mold, but really different. So just a reminder, this is a Ken I've had for a while. He's from the Beach line, like Water Play or something like that. I really love his skin tone. Very tan looking, of course, from being a beach doll. They tend to be. And he's got really nice eyes. By the way, a lot of times online people complain about the eyes on dolls, that they're not quite right or they're a little bit wonky or whatever. I don't tend to notice that a lot. Once in a while when it's really bad, but like if you look at this doll's eyes, I mean, maybe it's just they're okay, but I don't see anything weird about them, so maybe I got lucky. And then the last male doll I want to show you today is this new Fashionista 138. By the way, that one was, I believe, if I'm reading this number correctly, 139, the redhead. Which that reminds me, by the way, of Archie from the comics or from Riverdale. This so reminds me of Archie. So anyway, could be Archie is for play. Here's the back of the box, by the way, of the newest Fashionistas. So they got quite a few, including this one that I got for my birthday in the wheelchair. I saw her in the store just today, and I didn't really like her in person. I love the shirt, would love that shirt, but anyway, there's not a whole lot on here that I'm going to get. I did order this guy, haven't gotten him yet. Should be, I think, next week sometime. It's on sale after Thanksgiving on Amazon. Okay, so this is Fashionista number 138, the one that everybody's been waiting for with the rooted hair. I think he's just okay looking. Someone said they thought he was, really kind of good looking, and Barbie would be glad to have him. Maybe so, but I honestly think, and this is not a criticism, it's just, I think he reminds me of one of those cavemen that you used to see in the Geico commercials, I think it was, but just like beachified, hippified or something. But he really looks like a reformed caveman. And again, it's just it's that face. It's not really so much the hair, but the hair adds to it. So I still wanted him. Got two. Um, Probably gonna put one on eBay. So anyway, we'll see. This is very kind of straight looking hair. And if you look at it, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it looks really like it's got glue in it or something. I hope not, but people said that you need to wash the hair to get it to be better looking. I like his tie-dye shirt and the shorts, and of course he's got the white tennis shoes as well. So yeah, I think he's okay. I just wanted to get him because it's a novelty. First fashionista, I believe, with rooted hair. I don't remember any other one. And really the first can in the play line in a while with rooted hair that I can think of. So I do like him. I just don't think it's the most attractive face, in my opinion. And we all have our own opinions, so that's okay. So just wanted to show him that. One more thing, by the way, about this can that I just thought of. This can, if anybody's wondering what this outfit is from, this is from original can from the early 60s, and it does fit this particular doll. They don't fit all dolls. Even the shoes, I believe, are from older can. So, I have an original can, but it's in a box. So, yeah, I've got quite a few of his clothes, and they're so well made. I think the only thing it doesn't zip up all the way, but other than that, since this shirt covers it, it's not a big deal. And last today, I just want to show you what I got at the flea market yesterday at the fairgrounds on a really good price that I'm going to be putting for sale in case anyone is interested on my eBay. Don't forget my eBay name is Ran, R-A-N-N, Man, M-A-N, and it's one word, Ran Man. So that's my eBay name. But I got this Escada Barbie. Escada is, of course, a designer. Limited edition, etc., etc. Let me see if there's I don't see a year on it, but it's probably inside. Let me just take this out of the box for a minute. Looks like 95. So, very interesting. I love the hair. I love the face. It's just very interesting looking. So yeah, if you're interested in this doll, here's what the back of the box looks like without the pink part. It will be going on eBay soon. And I've got quite a bit on eBay right now, so check out my auctions if you're in the market for something. I might have it. A lot of them are newer dolls. Some are older. Like I've got a Peaches and Cream out of the box, and also what was it? The Jewel Hair Mermaid Midge, but not in her original outfit. But they're both in very good condition, so I've listed those recently. So check it out, and in the meantime, you have a good week. I hope you've enjoyed this week's Barbie Dolls of the Week. Bye-bye.